is my value of the ancient charges and regulations. 1. You agree to be a good man and true and strictly to obey the moral law. 2. You agree to be a peaceable citizen and cheerfully to conform to the laws of the country in which you reside. 3. You promise not to be concerned in plots and conspiracies against government, but patiently to submit to the decisions of the Supreme Legislature. 4. You agree to pay the proper respect to the civil magistrate, to work diligently, live creditably, and act honorably of all men. Five, you agree to hold in veneration the original rulers and patrons of the order of Masonry and the regular successors, supreme and subordinate according to their stations, and to consistent and to submit to the awards and resolutions of the brethren when convened, in every case consistent with the Constitution and order. 6. You agree to avoid private piques and quarrels, and to guard against intemperance and excesses. 7. You agree to be cautious in carriage and behavior, courteous to your brethren, and faithful to your lads. 8. You promise to respect genuine brethren and to discountenance impostors and all dissenters from the original plan of nation. 9. You agree to promote general good of society, to cultivate the social virtues, and to propagate the knowledge on the earth. 10. You promise to pay homage to the Grand Master for the time being and to his officers when duly installed, and strictly to conform to every edict of the Grand Lodge or the General Assembly of Masons. That is not subversive of the principles and groundworks of Masonry. 11. You admit that it is not in the power of any man or body of men to make innovations in the body of Masonry. 12. You promise a regular attendance on the committees and communications of the Grand Lodge, on receiving proper notice, and to pay attention to all duties of Masonry on convenient occasions. 13. You admit that no new lodge should be formed without permission from the Grand Lodge, and that no countenance should be given to any irregular lodge or to any person clandestine. 14. You admit that no person can be regularly made a Mason or admitted a member of any regular lodge without previous notice and due inquiry into his character. And last, 15. You agree that no visitors shall be received into your lodge without due examination and producing proper vouchers of their having been initiated in a regular lodge.
These were among the regulations of free and accepted Masons, and to these your assent must bring belief as given. Raise your right hand. Do you submit to these charges and promise to support these regulations as masters have done in all ages before you? Then, my brother, in consequence to this assurance and with full confidence in your capacity and zeal, kneel now on both knees. Place both hands upon the Holy Bible, square and compasses to take the solid vow of your office. Repeat after me. I do solemnly and sincerely vow
I do solemnly and sincerely follow
that I will maintain,
that I will maintain,
support, and enforce
support, and enforce
the Constitution,
the Constitution,
edicts, laws, and regulations
rules, and regulations
of the most worshipful Grand Lodge
of the most worshipful Grand Lodge,
of free and accepted Masons
free and accepted
of the Philippines,
of the Philippines,
and the bylaws of my lodge,
and the bylaws of my life,
and will faithfully perform
and will faithfully
to the
perform
best of my ability
to the best of my ability
all the duties
all the duties
of the office
of the office
to which I have been elected.
which I have been elected.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Arise, my brother. I will now install you worshipful master of Intramuros Lodge, number 363. Very worshipful brother, master of ceremonies, conduct him in front of the east. With the gable of your station, the square. The square, my brother, is an emblem of morality. And as it is the special lodge of the Master's office, it should constantly remind you that not only be present, but by example, you should promote good morals among the brethren, and thus endeavor to avert the shadow of any scandal or reproach against the fraternity. Your former wife has given evidence that jewel will not be an unmeaning symbol in your hands. And I solemnly charge you to take good care of its luster, be not mean through any act of yours. I now present to you with the Book of Holy Writings. It is the great lights in Masonry and should ever be the great law of the brotherhood. It will guide you to all truth. It will direct you to eternal happiness, and an authentic regards to the divine precept it contains will ensure your success in the fulfillment of the duties which you are about to assume. The working tools of our craft will next be given you, that as a master workman you may instruct the craftsmen to the various duties and virtues which they have been selected to illustrate. The square teaches us well to regulate our every actions and to make our conduct be governed by the principles of morality and virtue. The compasses teach us to limit our desires in every station and never to suffer our passions and prejudices coincide with the line of our duties. The law, the rule directs the indicating discharge of all our duties by pressing forward to the straight path of right and truth without inclining to the one hand or the other in all our doings, heaven, eternity, and people. The bloodline is an emblem of moral rectitude. It teaches us to avoid all dissimulations and to pursue that honest and upright course in life which will tend to our elevation in the higher realms of immortality. There are still other important things which you will receive in charge. The Book of Constitution, you are expected diligently to search and from time to time to cause its contents to be read in your lodge, that none may remain ignorant in the precept it enjoins or of its ordinances which it promulgates. The book contains